Okay. It's 33.
Episode
Yeah.
33.
Yes.
Tony D.
Every week we talk about somebody's number.
Tony Dorsett, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good number.
Yeah, 33.
No, because you can divide it by more than one in itself.
It's the same. 3 and 3.
Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of like Bob. It's the same way spelled forwards and the same way spelled backwards.
I mean, sort of, but Bob has an O in the middle. It's not BB.
Yeah, it's not BB.
You're BB.
Big brain.
Yes.
Big brain on Bruce.
Yeah.
Big brain on Bruce.
So maybe you are Bob.
It's B Bob.
It is Bob.
It's B Bob.
You're Bob. It's not B Bob. It's just Bob.
I'm B Bob.
Oh no, you are B Bob.
No, I'm the chief.
You say that. That's a quarter.
Oh, y'all saw us go at 25.1, and what was my name? Bruce the Chief Thomas.
I think it's really funny when people give themselves nicknames, sort of like my husband.
Yeah. Oh, Clay's is the best. So I changed in my phone when Clay texts or calls. His picture comes up with that hat and those sunglasses, and it says Clay, the Iron Stove, Snellgrove.
He just literally, I think, made that up. I tried to get some info last night.
Well, I didn't have to, because when he said that, I just took it in. And I'm like, So what he's saying, he's basically an oldie but a goodie. Like I picture like Iron Stove back in the Little House on the Prairie days, right?
Yeah.
Them burning
reliable
wood to heat the home. Like it just doesn't stop.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what do they say that? A premonition or forecasting what we're about to go into.
Foreshadowing?
Oh, yeah. Foreshadowing. Forecast is the weather.
Sometimes words come out of his mouth and he's like, don't you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I don't always know what you mean.
Y'all know what I'm putting down.
I'm trying.
Foreshadowing.
Uh-huh.
For instance, it's the open time.
It is the open time, and people are doing some pretty awesome stuff at our gym.
Yeah, 25.1 was sneaky.
It was
tough.
Really like 24.1, but with lunges. Yeah, like they kind of just added some like, oops, sorry, I didn't kick him.
You trying to kick me, Snellgrove?
I was trying to kick him so I could beat him.
I lost track.
I know. So 25.1.
Was 24.1.2, 17.8, 12. Okay.
It's very close. They had a very similar dynamic. We're using a dumbbell, burpees over that dumbbell, but then some lunges were added in. Yeah. How'd you feel about your performance?
Pretty solid. I'm happy with it.
Not going to redo it?
Shit, no.
We used to do that a long time ago. Yeah. We redid like every single workout back when there was a regionals.
Yeah.
For those of you that remember that.
Yeah. Well, there's twofold.
Yeah.
So if you're a competitor and you have aspirations of going to the next level, like the qualifier, and then the qualifier to the games, if that's what you want to do, used to, the open score would carry over. Yeah. But these past few years, it hasn't. Yeah. So for me as a competitor, it made no sense to repeat. Yeah. If you repeat in the open, now it's just your ego.
True, but it's also kind of fun for people that are new, that don't really know what they're capable of, and they give it a go, and they're like, I don't know if I did that right.
Well, I mean that,
or they made a mistake.
I mean that for the competitor.
Oh yeah, for the competitors. Yeah.
Now the other people that are just in the gym, maybe they have aspirations of just getting to the quarters. That's cool, but they want to do it again, and they want to better their performance for them. That's okay. I just mean like, we have a different tunnel vision of preparation.
Yes,
like,
very much so.
I saw what I did good there, or these are the things I need to clean up moving on to the next level. Because when you get to the quarters, if you got to repeat, your ass going to repeat. If you have
to
aspirations of going to the game.
Well,
it's a different mentality.
Anymore, just semis.
Yeah.
They've changed it.
Yeah. Yeah, just
But going to the next level.
Yeah, it's changed over time. I'm just trying to say it's twofold on that. And I love people, seeing them repeating and bettering their score. And they're like, I was like, that's good job.
That goes into what just happened. We haven't really, what do they call it?
Dissected?
What debrief?
Happened? Yeah,
is that the right word?
Sure, military style. Okay.
Okay,
Snellgrove.
Thank you.
Yep.
So yesterday we had a little showdown here at Fortress, which actually kind of all transpired very organically. So this is actually the sequence of events. So Clay, one of our coaches, and my husband went yesterday morning. Friday morning. Great performance. Got 19. Was it? It was 19 of his. He had 223, which I think is 19 of the hang clean and jerks. Is that right?
I don't know.
Of the 19 of the 24 hang clean and jerks. Because you guys went, because that's right.
Yeah.
And so later on, another one of our members who has been extremely consistent recently, Kyle. He goes.
Superman Compton.
He looks a little bit like Superman.
And now you're in my phone. I didn't say that. It's Kyle Superman Compton.
Yes, everybody got boxing names.
And it doesn't have his face. It's got the Superman logo.
I'll send it.
Yeah.
I'll send you that one.
Yeah.
And so he went in the afternoon, and Clay was working next door at the baseball school, and Kyle beat him by one rep. So, obviously we went over and told him in the middle of work, and he was tore up.
Yeah.
He was tore up, came over, they chatted about this and that they were going to have a face, what do you call it? Head to head.
Yeah.
They were going to go head to head, even though Kyle had won, because Clay was going to go again. And if you know anything about Clay, if one rep is in contention, Clay will find a way to get a rep.
And I was,
for sure. And
I was
Bruce
supposed to go.
Not done this.
I was
yet.
supposed to go Sunday morning.
He was supposed to go today, and so because Bruce was working on Friday, and so of course he said, "Well, let's make this a little bit of fun." And so we had a little showdown yesterday at 7:30 before the classes.
Yeah.
And it was very interesting. So Bruce, games competitor, but coming off of surgery. Clay works out about twice a week, but has a professional sports background. And Kyle is really just very consistent here, super jacked. Burpees are definitely a strong suit for him, but he has gotten so much better over the course of the last couple of years.
Because he shows up consistently.
And he does the work. And he does some work outside of class also to work on some weaknesses.
He's a PT.
And his biceps. He likes to do bench press. Kyle's big thing is bench press. He loves to bench press. And so they all went head to head. And at one point, I think Kyle got behind. You and Clay were head to head. He would go a little. He came out a little hot, and then you got a little bit ahead of him. But you guys were right neck and neck. Yeah. And Kyle came out of nowhere. I had no idea what was going on because I was judging you. And so the scores come in, and I found out Clay had 239, Bruce had 244. And I went over to Kyle's judge to ask what the score was, and I thought he was like around behind.
I had no clue where.
I had no idea where he was, and Bruce and Kyle tied.
Yeah, so, baby, 244.
244, good. That's pretty good. And Clay's pretty pumped right now because your two scores in the 50 to 54 age group currently on that leaderboard. Clay's in the top 20 for the first time in his life. Yeah. So now we know that those scores on the leaderboard obviously changed by Monday night, but
and we know there's a bunch of ghosts in there too.
The guy with 400 reps.
Yeah.
400 reps.
Come on,
bro.
Man.
Like, are you a ghost? Is this like some weirdo? Nobody's getting 400 reps.
But I haven't told Kyle, but I'll tell him. So after the Open, we'll do a couple more of these. We'll be done. But we got to figure out how to fix that tiebreaker.
Okay, so I suggested a bench press off, but I feel like that might be a little one-sided.
That's a little more leaning to Kyle's side, buddy.
Bruce is pretty good at bench press here. Okay, so don't let him fool you. Kyle, that's sort of his thing. So we need to come up with something that's going to hit in the middle.
I'll probably be a triplet, maybe some heavy bench into something.
So I feel like it needs to be a couplet. One thing you're excellent at, one thing he's excellent at,
maybe.
And then
we can see.
But it can't be something where the other person is really, really bad at.
No.
It's got to be balanced so that fitness is really what's being tested.
Yeah, young buck against old buck, baby.
I mean, how old is Kyle? 30, 35? I think he's like 35.
Yeah, I think
he might be masters. We're gonna have to check.
Yeah, he might be close.
Yeah. But good on you, Kyle. That was impressive, man. And Clay, very impressive for your his 2-day-a-week fitness level. He definitely pushed it.
There's something about people going with one another and pushing. I mean, and that's what we keep talking about. That's what it's all about, man. Iron sharpens iron. Just getting people together and grinding together. You just can't. You can't
mimic it. And it's the thing where, if you can't get to the gym for some reason, life gets in the way. Absolutely, do a workout at home. Have some equipment so that you have a backup. But I just don't think that people can rise to the level that they're capable of without some sense of community.
Yeah.
Like, it makes a huge difference, man.
It is a big difference. That's why
people show. And when we have people that haven't been here, they had to take a hiatus and they come back, they're like, man, I missed this. I forgot.
Yeah. Suffering and grinding with your community and the people next to you, it's irreplaceable.
Absolutely it is.
You don't get that anywhere. No. You don't go into Gold's Gym and get that. No. You don't go into Planet Fitness.
Nobody's got headphones on while they're in here. Yeah, man. That's just not how this is.
It's us together. And then for situations like, and everybody's good at different things, but when you have people, for say like us, going together, you push harder.
Yeah, you do.
You absolutely push harder, and it brings out the best in you. It's super cool. So we're waiting for the next open workout to come out.
Thursday at 2.
And then we're going to figure out, who we want to go. I'd like to get some ladies together, so we can cheer them on and watch them do great things, because it's super cool. It's fun to be in it and do it if you're a competitor like us, but it's also amazing as a coach and a business owner to watch other people do things that they really never thought they could do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's super cool. And I think, Clay, we had posted that video that he said, Dave Castro, we asked him to be a collaborator.
He did.
And he did. He put it on a thing, and it was about the Open. And it was like,
I was going to say, don't bitch out. Well, sign up, regardless of your fitness level, your current fitness level. And it's really hard, I know, for people that if you used to be really fit and you've gone through a period of life where fitness has not been, competitive fitness has not been at the forefront, or just being inconsistent in general, you're not as good as you used to be. And it's really hard to put yourself out there because you know that you might be a little disappointed in yourself, and that's okay. You need that information so that you can look back and go, man, I'm better than I was. Look at how far I've come, because we all should want to be the best possible version of ourselves that we can be right now. And if you have those numbers and that data, you can look back and go, oh yeah. And that $20 far and away is worth it to me.
Yeah.
To be able to do that.
What's written is retained.
Yeah.
So you said, no matter where you're at, put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Because if you don't see where you're at, how are you going to know?
And that's the one thing that's unique about CrossFit versus any other workout style method, whatever you want to talk about, is that it is numbers driven.
Yeah.
It's data driven.
Yeah.
And so if you don't have those numbers, you don't know if you're getting better.
Yeah.
Because it's about performance.
It gives you a starting point.
Yeah.
Once you have a starting point, then you have a bullseye, then you have a target. And then you're moving toward being, if you're out of shape, from sickness to wellness.
Yeah.
If you were in shape but slightly gotten back out of it and you're teetering, you want to get back into shape. And listen, it doesn't, numbers, and if someone beats you or any of that kind of stuff, that doesn't define you.
No, it doesn't. And that's more of an ego thing.
Yeah.
And that's hard. It's hard for everyone to put that on the shelf. But at the end of the day, it really is, are you getting better for you? So you can be the best possible version of yourself for everybody else in your family, your friends, your community.
Because what I wanted it to kind of end and go into a little bit was like when you become, they call us masters. Yeah.
If masters of the universe.
Yeah. If you're 30, if you're 35, you're 40, you're 50, all these kind of things, like things aren't over at that age.
No, they're not.
Not
even at a little bit.
No, man. If you let them be, they are.
Yeah.
But you can do anything you want to accomplish, and things that you do inside these four walls on the fitness level, if you're pushing yourself and trying to be the best version of you, it's gonna spill over into your life as a father, you know, as a mother, you know, as a husband, as a wife, in your career. You know, it's all tied together. So it's as simple as that $20. It could change your life. Yeah. You could do the Open for the first time and be like, wow, or see where you're at. You could walk through a CrossFit box for the first time of your life and see what it's all about and go, wow, this community, CrossFit, everything about it is life-changing if you allow it to be. Yeah.
And what's really cool, I think, about it, it's something that's a little bit unique to things like even like college football or like CrossFit Open, in a world where people seem a bit divided at times. The CrossFit Open is something that everyone can do, and it brings people together. It doesn't split them apart. Yeah. And that's really an awesome thing. And so once a year, at least within our CrossFit community, we're all here, like you said, suffering together. Yeah. No matter who you are, no matter your age, anything.
I know I see so much anger and, you know, hate and stuff out in you know, out in the world, and you can get caught up in all that stuff if you want to. And I see stuff that people post, and I don't think people are bad. I think that sometimes they don't have an outlet. So they have things inside of them that kind of get them stressed, you know, or they want to lash out at somebody, or, you know, have a tough, hard conversation, or they're angry. Well, I don't get into those things. I care about people, and I want the best for America. I want the best for the world. I want the best for people. But what you said, the way to start doing that is in this little tiny
start in this little
circle. And that's inside these four walls. Yeah. Because when you come in, no matter your difference of opinions or what you see, I think we all want the same thing. Sometimes it's just different to get there. But if you focus on you, and you focus on getting healthy, you focus on your members in the gym, you focus on your family, all of that stuff starts bleeding over. Yeah. You know what I mean? And there's so much love inside of these walls. I mean, CrossFit is life-changing. Absolutely. And the people that aren't in it, they don't understand it. No. You know what I mean? And I tell them all the time, people that I communicate with, I say the best decision you ever make.
Walk in the door.
Walk through the door.
All you have to do is show up.
We got you. And if you're not local to us, of course, find your local CrossFit gym or whatever and walk through those doors. Yeah. It'll change your life forever.
You got anything else?
Where you at, party peeps?
Day 61.
Day 61. 29 to go. Big brain on Bruce. See that fast mouth?
I'm proud of you.
Man, I got the...
He's going down a rabbit hole right now. I can see it.
Well, I ordered something on Amazon. I hope it's here for the...
Oh, I just ordered something on Amazon, and it is here.
Well, we're Team Pink. If you see, I was wearing my pink shirt with the green Hulk, Team Green. We're doing that inside the gym. Super fun. Now, my shorts have nothing to do with that. And I'm still going to wear my pink shirt, but they are amazing.
Oh, I got something coming.
I got them coming. It's so good. I can't wait. Woo!
You ready?
But
what?
I said 29 days ago, I feel the best I've ever felt. The no sugar thing is powerful. If you have not gotten our book,
go get it.
It's on Amazon. I'm telling you, it's life-changing. If you can't do these little simple things, you're not ready to progress in life. But if you are, 90 days, it'll change you forever. I promise you. What you got, homie?
Let's go!
Who said I was done?
Who said I wasn't?
25.2 coming.
Thursday, 2 o'clock.
I'm going to beat your ass.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah. You're going down like Chinatown.
I mean, am I?
I don't know. That sounds good. Let's go, baby!
Go shut that shit up.